Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Hi Go, how are you doing? Oh hi Arkinix, how are you doing guys? Thanks for joining. Oh hi Enjoy. First one is okay, delete second one, Enjoy. Oh come on. You did it on purpose. Why is Era looking at me? Arlecchino. Oh yeah, Arlecchino is... So yeah, I decided to like name the stream like close to the previous one, like yesterday's one. You know why guys? Because I think many players still like don't know which character is better for account, so that's why I decided maybe I will do the same tomorrow, last time, that's it. But we can decide like updates, do spoiler base, whatever you want guys. I mean, finally I finished my like this area. So yeah, got all of the available gems, chests and secrets. And yeah, by the way, this this gadget which like allows you to get all of the points and places where you can get prime gems is pretty cool and useful. I usually don't use on a let's say on other map, but on temporary maps it's like mandatory, I would say, and must use. Because like let's say it's bad idea to like because if you lose some chests, places, prime gems, you cannot get them anymore. Tell me what to choose between Jin, Dia and Kichink. Go between Jin. So you don't pull Kinich or yes, Enjoy. I most likely will skip Kinich. His name is Kinich and Mualani. About Jin, between Jin, Dia and Kichink. If you ask me, Go, as I know, your account is pretty new, so I would suggest you to go for Jin, if Jin is new for you. Like let's say if all three characters are new for you, Jin, Kichink and Dia, I think Jin is way more valuable for your account. If you have Furina, like it's definitely Jin, because she's a great healer. If let's say you don't have Furina but have Neuvillette and want to do some let's say vaping, Dia is not a bad option because she is self-healing. Yes, like at Constellation 0, let's say she is a little bit tricky to use because like 12 seconds duration, it's not so high, unfortunately. So yeah, but Jin at C0, it's pretty good. I mean, no need to like to go for higher Constellation to be great healer. I mean for Jin. So yeah, for your account I would suggest Jin, if you ask me. But let's say in case you have Neuvillette, you want to do some vaping, because Dia is good in vaping. She apply, but in Virgin as well, by the way. So yeah, if you want to do some Virgin reactions and you like do Hyper Bloom, you have like Nahida, you have Raidan, you can like Neuvillette, who can apply Hydro, pretty cool. So yeah, in this case Dia. In all other cases I would say Jin is way better. Even though you don't have Furina, Jin is still pretty good because she's a great healer. Yes, I have Furina, but what will happen if she... Oh, with Jin you get Palm Fire faster. Yes, exactly, Enjoyer is right. I mean, let's say, like there's a, like, for Furina has this option, or like this burst. When you use that burst, right, fanfare to damage increase conversion ratio. It means like when you like lose HP or gain HP, she can get fanfare for stacks way faster. I mean, let's say, I can show you, by the way, why not? Let's do some bosses and I will show you. Oh, no, then come on me, of course. Let me do this one, which is in Liu Harbor, like this one. He's pretty, like, tanky. Oh, I need to check, like... Because, like, without Jin, with only Neuvillette, you cannot get those fanfare stacks too fast. I mean, you can get fanfare stack up to 18 seconds, but it's impossible, like, at least for now, you know, like 18 seconds duration, which is impossible. You know why? Because you cannot lose and gain HP immediately. So yeah, usually with a good healer, you get like about, let's say, 10 to 15 seconds increased damage, up to 75% elemental damage bonus from Furina herself. So yeah, with Neuvillette healing, you get about like maybe 5 seconds, something like that, which is not so much, but still okay, you know? So yeah, that's why Jin is so cool. Okay, let me switch my team. Oh, by the way, I can go like with Arlecchino, because I will increase Arlecchino damage, or with Neuvillette. No need to go for Neuvillette. Neuvillette can heal himself, so yeah, it will just... Let's go Jean, Arlecchino, Furina, and maybe Bennett is also can heal you. Let's go Dia. Oh, Dia also can heal herself, so yeah, let's go Dia. Anyway, her healing is not so high, even though that healing increase like can help you. You know why? Because the more healing you can get, the more the faster fanfare stack you can the faster you can get 300 fanfare stacks. Jean is the team white healing, that's why she is so cool. Her burst and her normal attacks can heal your teammates, like all of them. That's why she scales on attack. She's pretty cool. You also can do like fall damage, you know. So yeah, let me just like rotation usually starts with Furina. Oh no, in this case
transfixed. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Oops, my bad.
Wind, hear me.
So yeah, now it's 19%. You know why? Because that boss is like, it's like, let's say in Spiral Abyss, you can get all of 30%. And like in Overworld, yes, they're not so like tanky, and that's why. And this number means like you at the moment have 196 fanfare stacks. It's going up to 30%, which means 300. But you see it increased 21.7, like 217. So yeah, without healing you cannot get so much. I will show you. Let's go without healing. Yeah, you cannot, unfortunately, you cannot heal Arlecchino, and in this case you lose some damage. I mean, you lose some buff. Yes, I have Furina, but... Oh, so I gonna now grind for A. Hope 50... Furina C2, yes, enjoy. Furina Constellation 2 is crazy. Unfortunately, it's Constellations, you know, like with Constellation 2, she's just insane, actually. Yes, I agree with you. She's just, for real, she's super crazy. But it's Constellation. I usually like try to go without Constellation. It's not because of waste or something. It's because, you know, like, let's say, yes, it's of course good to have like characters with Constellations, but sometimes I usually like try to, like, for me it's better to like have more characters than constellations. But about Raiden, yes, Raiden is like, let's say Raiden is in Hyperbloom and in DPS, pretty cool character, still pretty good. And I don't think her value will decrease so much. You know why? Yes, with natlan characters, new mechanic, new set, artifact set, yes, maybe a little bit, maybe with Xianyun as well, because Xianyun will give like crazy amount of buff to natlan characters. But Hyper Bloom is Hyper Bloom. It still will be like pretty OP. So yeah, because of that, and Raiden applies that Electro pretty fast, like every 0.9 second. Okay, let me get my burst back. You convinced me to get. Actually, yes, it's a. Oh, hi Toshki, how are you doing? Yeah, actually, yes, it's better to go for Jin for you, especially if you have Furina. Because like Dia is not so. Yes, you can like, let's say you can go with Dia, but in this case, using Furina's burst will be completely like using useless for you. You know why? Because if you cannot get healing back, let's say you cannot get 300 fanfare stacks completely. It's bad. So yeah, it's like let's say it's better to have dedicated healer with Furina or Neuvillette. Even Neuvillette is not so, let's say, you know, like you can get 300 fanfare stacks against like tanky enemies for 4 or 5 seconds. So yeah, Dee also can heal herself a little bit, which is helpful. Bennett, why Bennett is not so great? Because Bennett is like single target healing. Yes, you can like let's say do some adjustment to his artifacts to get like maybe 7k or 8k HP per tick. In this case, yes, you can get some fanfare stack. Actually, yes, you can get like 300 fanfare stack, but it's not so convenient. You know, like let's say if you play with Arlecchino, you cannot get any because Arlecchino in combat cannot be healed by any other sources but herself. So yeah, it's Bennett is also like that. But the characters like the healers like Team White healer, it's okay, even with Arlecchino. Depends on enemy HP though. Go. I mean, how much does that Jin hold on? Oh yeah, it's exactly. Enjoyer is right. It depends on HP. I like let's say you cannot do the same damage. The most great example and test it's again that Yazut. This mob, it's like right here, this one. So yeah, because like she has, if I'm not mistaken, 2 million HP something or 3 million HP something like that, and because of that, yeah, she's the best one. And also, by the way, that fall damage is pretty useful in Spiral Abysses. So if you fight against these Fatui like operatives, like she is like, let's say, super valuable with Sucrose. Also, I would lower Mona, maybe, or what do you think? Oh, it depends, Toshki. You know why? Because it's the free fire selector. I suppose I will choose Mona as I have Jane, Dia, Tignari. Oh, let's say yes. If you don't have like if you don't have Mona and you don't have Dilu, Kichink, and Chichi, yes, Mona is I think Mona is the best choice for you. You know why? Because Mona is not bad for Arlecchino. Mona, and you have Arlecchino if I'm not mistaken, because she can give you that like her burst lasts for 5 seconds, which is enough to do couple shots, but those shots will be like 200 shots, comes something like that, a lot of, because like she gives you like crit damage. So yeah, she's like, for you, like she might be way more useful than any other. And no need to go for Constellation, at least for now. You know why? Because this 5-star selector we will get in every anniversary. So yeah, next year we will get the same, and might be they will increase that roster, by the way. So yeah, we can get more. And you see like she can like, by using normal attacks, if you see, she's healing all of the team party members. Yeah, it's like she has like unfortunately I don't think I can. Yeah, I cannot. I need the
Strike a pose!
I can get healed. I need energy. Oh yeah, I got energy. I need a little bit energy to check and show you without like Oh, hi Sino, how are you doing? So yeah, it would be nice to go mono, if you ask me, Toshki. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing, guys? How many primo you have now? For me, it's like, let me check it real quick. It's like close to 150. Yeah, it's like, tomorrow it's going to be like 115. And plus like 9, like 1 multi more, right? Yeah, Night Fates also. But it's still just a number. You know why? Because let's say, let's say I'm a little bit more, like when you have a lot of primogems, you a little bit more, let's say, comfortable. But for me, it doesn't mean I will go for any characters. I will skip Kinich and I will skip Mualani most likely. Maybe, just maybe, I will spend my 50-50 on Mualani, but we'll see. I don't think so. You know why? Because let's say it's because of natlan. You need natlan characters to get full power of those characters, unfortunately. So yeah, let's say it's not a great idea to pair your only one natlan characters with the old characters, because like you cannot get full power of natlan characters because of that. You cannot use supportive set, you cannot use night burst mechanic, night soul burst mechanic. And you know what, night soul burst mechanics, it's pretty OP mechanic, especially for natlan characters. So yeah, but not for the others. So yeah, it's like because of that. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't like Mualani so much, not gonna lie. Let's say, for me, like getting Emily was, let's say, the first priority. After that, like, let's say, it depends. Back then, I thought, like, if she's going to be good in Hyperbloom, then yes, and yes, she is pretty good in Hyperbloom. About Mualani, kinda, like, she's an Atlan because of that. But we will get Animal Queen, like new Chaska DPS. Unfortunately, Xylonon cannot buff Animal, but new Natlan set, DPS and supportive set can be used on Xylon. So yeah, even though Natlan with her kit and abilities cannot buff, she still can be useful with Chaska because of Knight's supportive Natlan artifact set. Do you know how do I get those fabrication coins to fabricate those? Oh, of course. Fabrication coins, yes, just a second. You mean like in Simulanka, right? Just a second. And this is a fabrication, if I'm... yeah, just a second. Okay, well... what else? Another one. So you have Emily. Yes, Toshki. I got Emily. By the way, my Emily is like, you can check her build if you want to. Like, she is like right here. So yeah, she is in my profile. Oh yeah, let me switch to like another team. My lucky team. Oh yeah, and I use Emily, by the way, now, because like she's pretty okay.
I trust you have packed
yeah, she's
ample-
not Bo, unfortunately. Bo is super useful, at least one Bo character. So yeah, are you getting this by opening the chest, if I'm not mistaken, or doing some challenges? But yeah, unfortunately I don't like... a custom coin with a star emblem calculator. So yeah, who made it? Obtain scales and tails. Obtain from so yeah, it's obtainable from Summertide, scales and tails. What is that? Scales and tails. Just a second. Oh yeah, you obtained it from here. Just I forgot. I'm sorry. You go like event, and when you finish events, like, you know, like complete some challenges and others, etc., you get these coins, and you can use these coins to like on a fabrication like gadget, or like how it calls. So yeah, from you need to finish all of this, and as soon as you finish it, you get all of the coins. So yeah, you see, like, oh yeah, not here, right? Oh yeah, it's a just a second. Oh yeah, it's like, it's not like just a second. Definitely from here. And so there's only one source. You need like to like finish all of this. That's it, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, kind of like that, but it's not enough, as I understand. It's 25, right? Each one gives you not so much, but maybe it's enough. So yeah, you just need to deal to clear this event. I mean, all of them. It's like, by the way, it's better to clear it as soon as possible, because like it's only 9 days left. Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing? When I told you all my top tier jokes, you are too excited. I decorated my teapot with oh, fang. Oh, okay. I placed a lot of yam in my teapot. Hey, Sign, what's up? I heard some jokes, dude. I know you can come. But how did you get such good emulate artifacts? Oh, about my artifacts. Because, you know, like I farm this, like, by the way, it's like depot. Just like keep in mind, it's depot. I switch, you know why? Because I mostly use her in a Burgeon and in a let's say not in Burgeon, but usually in Hyperbloom. For me, in Hyperbloom, she is way more useful than in Burning and Burgeon. But Burgeon is also benefit from this set. About the stats, you know, like, let me just show you how many I have of this. Like, I farm these artifacts like crazy. Not gonna, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I will do this today. Just see, like, if I can get another one, that would be just crazy. No flat attack, of course, you know, like crit rate. It's my second, like, highest crit rate flower. So yeah, my first one, it's like 70.1. I hope I will be super lucky to get that. That is crazy, actually. I got it today, somehow. So yeah, anyway, let me show you. I mean, I have these artifacts. If you see by numbers, 103 and like 91, I have a lot of 20 levels, like a lot of, you see, like crazy amount, because like I farmed this as crazy back then. I had Alhatem, I have Yao Yao, I usually use MC Dendro, I use let's say Alhatem, yeah, Nahida as well. So yeah, I have a lot of characters, so that's why I farm it a lot. Maybe because of that. I mean, usually it's like, but yes, I mean, thank you very much. Yeah, she has pretty good ratio, by the way, because let's say an artifact set, let me check it. This one, yes, Elemental Mastery is useless, but she needs attack. Oh, this one, by the way, my highest crit damage in this game. Dendro and crit damage, yes. And because of weapon, by the way, that weapon gives me 36, so yeah, I'm pretty cool with energy recharge. Alright, let me start with one domain run, but after that, if you want me to, I want to check like Kazuha Xinchu, Shanling, and Bennett in Spy Lobbies, if you don't mind. Oh, you're welcome. Go, you're welcome. Why is Cinderella bad and so cute? Yeah, it's like 10 days till Natlan. Actually, I'm excited, but you know why? Because of world level, mostly because of world level, because I want to check how it's going to be. You know, like at the moment it's a little bit boring. Also, we will get enhanced drop rate, which is crazy actually if you ask me. That's why I will not spend I decided to not spend my resins on any mats at the moment, because it's going to be a waste. And by the way, like as Yoni mentioned yesterday, no need to, like, I wouldn't suggest you to spend your primogems on a weapon banner. You know why? Because in a 5.0 they will change that fates points. They will decrease these fate points from 2 to 1. So yeah, yes, let's say you can, if you want these weapons, it's up to you, but it's better to wait. Yes, weapons are pretty broken, you know, like, but still, like 80 primogems, you know, like it's not a, it's pretty huge amount of primogems. So yeah, I would suggest to wait, if you ask me. And farming for mats is also, yes, I mean, unfortunately, you cannot preserve or save some resins for future. Yeah, you can the only thing you can do, like, it's create the condensed resins up to 5, which is, you know, like, Mihoyo is Mihoyo, but still. So yeah, because like I want to build my Gaming, but I will like keep him for now and farm for artifacts. By the way, I finally... Oh, Yoni, 35 star is okay, but it's better to go for 36 star. Can you tell me which characters you use and which one is like the most difficult for you? Would be nice, because I have ordered my fragile resin, so I'm okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Toshki. I knew you could come up with more. Sign of power unleashed naturally in me.
Wind strike. Neutralize. Russian floral.
Bright clouds
That was
converge
a waste.
as one with wind and cloud.
First chamber, Nilo, Nahida, Xianyun, Furina. Second chamber, Chlorine, Bennett, Raiden, Kazuko. Chlorine, Bennett, Raiden, for real? Raiden? Why Raiden? Chlorine then Raiden. Nilo, Nahida, Xianyun, and Furina is great team. I'm not like, it is like maybe one of the best team for you because of that. Furina, Nilo, Nahida, and Xianyun, yes. Chlorine, Bennett, Raiden, and Kazuha. You know, I would say it's better to like switch Chlorine. You know why? Switch Chlorine because if your Raiden is DPS, Raiden, so I can swirl Electro and get some extra of field Electro. Oh, it's not. It's, let's say, so your main DPS is like Chlorine because of that. But I would say Chlorine, Raiden is better than Chlorine. You know why? Maybe you lose like because of lack of energy. Chlorine is not a great battery for your team, but Raiden is. And because of that, I would suggest you to like switch Chlorine and go for a second Pyro, maybe, if you have Shanling, or maybe if you have Xinchu, because the team like Kazuha, Xinchu, Bennett, and Raiden, that team is way more powerful than with Chlorine, than the team you use. Right now, I stopped using them after I got Furina. Usable golden troop set. 84? I mean, like... I have... Oh, okay, I like 84. Oh, I see, like, you mean like this. Let me check my number. If I'm not mistaken, I have like a little bit more. Yeah, you see, like, yeah, fragile resins. It's like 80, like, for me, like, yeah, I usually like keep all of them. You know why I don't use them so much? Because, let's say, I use them only if I get new character. If I got new characters, then yes, and I need some, like, boss mat to level up character as quick as possible. Usually like that, even though it's like, let's say, it's not a great to do that, but still, why not? If you get a character, you want to level up him. You want to level it up as quick as possible. It's like, it's all players do that. Right, and so I would suggest to Yoni, Yoni, I would suggest you to like. I would suggest Yoni, like, switch your chlorine to Shinchu if your Shinchu is leveled up, because, like, let's say Kazuha, Raiden, DPS Raiden, Kazuha, DPS Raiden, Bennett and Shinchu is a great team. Or you can go with Shanling. So it's up to you, but oh, that's okay. I mean, like, let me just, like, just a second. I will just, let me just...
One with nature.
Reconstitute! I wouldn't consider this body belongs to ice and snow.
Okay, let me just... if I'm not mistaken, my Raiden is still with... Yeah. Let me switch her weapon. Let me switch my Shanling weapon for the second half, right? Oh, for the second half you use. You Bennett. Okay, just a second. I think this team is like... I will go this weapon, but I can skip. I will not use Shanling anyway. Alright, let me go like and try the team close to your team. I will go like... Also, due to the fact that Genshin made us have now... I think I may never use my friend. Actually, yes, it's like it's still like, let's say it's still 180, like within 24 hours anyway. But yes, I agree with you. Like, all right, let me try like this team. For her first half, I will go like Kazuha, Shinchu, Raiden and Bennett, right? For the first one, which is... I can go like... Let's go Dia, Arlecchino, Emily, and maybe Yaoya, I would say. I can go Nahida, but I need at least one healer. Would be nice to go for a healer. Maybe... Oh yeah, I can go this team. Dia, Neuvillette, Furina and Nahida. Yes, this one. Yeah, without Electra, but doing Hydro and do some Burgeon reaction and Vape as well. So yeah, I will try this team, Yoni. Like Kazuha, you have Kazuha, I will go with Shinchu, I go DPS Raiden with Catch and Bennett. So yeah, like let's say instead of like you use the same team, but instead of a chlorine, I will go for Chinchu. So yeah, let's try this team.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! Let the world collide!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Silence!
Shower me with threat! Everyone hold hands!
Let's get it off!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
I gotta go now. Okay, go. Good night. Good night. Thanks for joining. Alright, let me just do this. Like, yeah. It's like this one is oh yeah, this one is Tulpa.
Shine down!
Wind strider.
Everybody stand!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Stop a little bit.
Rain outlines your face.
I don't want to use it.
Shine down!
Okay.
Teamwork is strength! Witness the power of good.
Clouds high. The bird.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Know my sword! Let's light it up!
Come on, change your place.
Adventure time! Body and mind.
Illusion shattered!
One with wind and cloud.
Go in! Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Let's light it up!
There is no escape!
Come on, change your place.
Off we go!
Oh, come.
Everybody stand!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Now you shall perish!
Let me start over. Yes, but Vortex, you finish the first chamber a bit faster than I do. And also you ride an SC2. So it's like, okay. Okay, I see, you're right. But what can I do? I mean, like... Your first team is like... Just a second, let me check it. So yeah, it's like, you struggling on a first one, right? If so, you know, like you have Emily, by the way. It's better to go with Emily. Why don't you use Emily? You know why? Let me show you. I tried this team, like, Alhaitham team, by the way, is also pretty good. And let's try your Emily. DPS Emily, by the way. I mean, not DPS Emily, but with the Deepwood Emily. Let me go the same team like here. And it was Nahida. And for the second one, like you have characters, right? You have Chlorinde, you have Bennett, you have Kazuha. Let's go, let's say Kazuha. Kazuha is not a great option actually against Tulpa, but still. You have Navia, by the way. Why don't you use Navia? You can go the team like, let's check it. You can go the team like, You have Navia with her signature weapon. Yes, yes. If you struggle with the first one, first chamber, it's like you, like, oh, let's say it's better to go Navia. Let's try it. Let's try like, I use Furina in here. Bennett, Xianyun, and maybe some Electro. I would use Navia, but don't have her build. And also I struggle on the third chamber because I got 2 stars on. Oh, you got 2 stars on that one. Ah, okay, okay. So yeah, you can like clear like chamber 3, last one. Oh, this one. Actually, Navi is a great option for against this one. You know why? Let me go the team. Let me go like this team. And for the first one, I will go like Navia. Actually, against like against this golem, it's better to use Navia instead of any other characters. I mean, Raiden and Chlorine is not a great option. You know why? Because Navia is she has like Uzia or Numa, and she can stun that enemy. By the way, that golem. I would use Navia, but yes, just let me test it. Why not? I just want to check which character is better to go. Oh yeah, it's like second Ender, of course. The second Geo, I'm sorry. And like this team. Xianyun and Bennett. Or maybe Shinchu would be nice. No. Let's go Xianyun. So yeah.
I see everything. Let my name echo in song.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Buckle up.
Settle down.
Hey! Strike a pop! Everyone hold hands!
Silence. Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Let's get it on! Hey! Shower me with...
Yeah, Toshki, but they give trash artifacts. In Spoil Abyss, my clearance is a joke, floor 12. That's alright, Toshki, that's okay. I mean, but you know, you have pretty good characters and you can do more if I'm not. At least, like, you know, like maybe, let's say, second and third chambers are not so difficult if you have proper units. First one, yes, it's a little bit annoying. So yeah, let's go like this one.
Teamwork is true! A proper send-off! From this...
Burst forth!
Hey, yeah! This one's got your name on it! Ha! This one's got your name on it!
Live!
Unfortunately,
Out of the frying pan, let's light it up! Fellow warfare, I guess!
Witness my great undertaking!
Feeling lucky? Yeah!
oh yeah, now it changes.
Proper send-off! I'm going in! Let's light it up! You're toast! This one's got your name on it! Fellow warfare, I guess! Nice and spicy! Fellow warfare, I guess!
Burst forth!
Teamwork is trick!
Moments of birth!
Oh,
Fellow warfare!
Off we mavuika.
Attack! That's the way. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Just a second, guys. Oh, hi MZ, how are you doing? I was gone on 36 yesterday. Congrats with that. I'm only missing two. I was 2 stars. My first team is a bit slow, but my second team like clears. MZ, did it? I mean, you mean enjoy, like you know, guys, like tell me team you use, and we can do some adjustment. I mean, maybe yes, I cannot use the same teams you have, but you know, this this Spilabis has blessing, and if you can utilize it, you can get pretty like high additional damage. It's about burning, by the way. Yes, it's a little bit annoying, but if you use like, let's say, Nahida with Pyro, or Yao Yao with Pyro, or let's say Baiju with Pyro, you can get more damage. Oh, hi Ali, how are you doing? Oh, bye bye Toshki, bye bye. My first team is Yaemiko, Yao Yao, Nahida, and Furina. Yaemiko, Yao Yao. Second team is Arlecchino, Bennett, Shanling, and Zhongli. Oh, actually, just a second. Second team, yes, it's okay. Because like, you know, like second team, you destroy everybody. First team, I would say is not okay. You know why? Because like, which character do you have like instead of Yaemiko? I mean, 5 stars. Maybe, let's say, you know, I would say to do like something like that. You can go Nahida, Yao Yao, Furina, but without Yao Yao, Yaemiko. You know why? You don't have Raiden. Like, if so, you can go like I will show you, because you can use Nahida DPS, by the way. At the moment, I don't know which character you use as a DPS. Let me finish this one, at least second chamber. It's like, first one is...
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge. Yoo-hoo!
This
Time
one
to
is...
shine.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Make yourselves at home. Look alive. Strike a pose. Let the world come on.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Let's get it on.
Be sanctified.
I have Xiao. I can use Xiao, Xianyun, Furina. Actually, this team is way more better, but... Oh, bro. Could you make a team where you can use Arlecchino, Nahida, Yelan, and Raiden? I can, Rohit, but... Just a second, let me write down. Let me just like check MZ's team first. No problem. Just a second. I will do it, yes. So I will just like for Yoni, by the way, like you can use Nahida. I'm sorry, Navia, with like instead of Albedo, you can go Ningguang, by the way. No need to level her up at all. But time to time use that like Shirma, like a shield, you know. So, okay, this one is, yeah.
Let's light it up. Yeah.
Coming to beat.
Watch out. Coming at ya. Everybody stand. Eat this.
this ancient power. Live!
Hey there!
Oh, that was a waste actually.
From the Spinelli Club.
Adventure time!
I'm the front man. Watch out!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Feeling lucky?
First form.
Boba, get them! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha-ha! Ha!
Everybody stand!
Watch out!
And Navi against Golem is also pretty useful. And I have Ayaka team in mind. Oh no, Ayaka team is not so good, MZ, if you ask me. You know why? I mean, you can use it, but it's not so great. If you ask, yes, Vortex, I just need to get artifacts for my Navia first. I mean, I think stop farming her domain and just go for... Yes, actually, let's say, Yoni, Golden Troop. I use Golden Troop. So yeah, anyway, I mean, you get the point.
desert's
Let me leave for now, and I will show my Navia. By the way, you can check my Navia build, but still, for me, Navia is with the Golden Troop. For me, it's like, let's say yes, even though it gives you less damage, it's still pretty useful on Navia. Yeah, she's not so bad with this set. So I would suggest you to go for this set instead of farming and spend your resins on her signature set. You can do it anyway in the future. Like at the moment, I do the same thing. I just do a couple runs on her domain, maybe more than couple runs, but still. But I still use that set. So that's up to you. I mean, like, and you definitely have this set because according to the team you use, you can. Yeah, you most likely have second 4-piece for her. So about the team, Navi is great, yeah. Oh, hi Yash, how are you doing? I have her and... Okay, let me go the team MZ told me about, like with... the first team is Yaimiko, Yaya, Nahida. Second team is great. Is Arlecchino, Bennett, Shanling and Zhongli? Yes, let me just build this team. Rohit, I will play like use Arlecchino, Nahida, Yelan and Raiden as well. So yeah, let me go like the second one is... You know, if you ask me, I would say, oh yeah, Zhongli you use because of like that, yeah, that's why. Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. So yeah, Arlecchino, Bennett, Shanling. Okay, that's a great team. The Mono Pyro team, why not? For the first one, you use Yaimiko. I don't have Yaimiko, but let's pretend it's like for now. It's like Yaimiko, Nahida, and Yao. Yeah, okay. Instead of Yaimiko, you have Xiao, right? Xiao is not a great option. You don't have Cookie Shinobu most likely because like I would say with Cookie is way, if you have Cookie by the way MZ, I would suggest to go with Cookie. Oh yeah, could you check my Risley real quick? And yes, of course, Yash. I mean, just like write down your... Oh, you have Cookie. If so, use Cookie. I will show you. Yeah, of course, Yash. Just like write down your in-game ID. No problem. No problem, Yash. Vortex, I need to farm Emil artifacts and Navi artifacts. How do you suggest I use my resin? Oh, about that, let's say I wouldn't suggest to like... Yes, I will do it. Just a second, MZ. Let me check the Yash's account, like Risley, real quick. Just a second. And you can go Cookie Shinobu, by the way. It's a great option. You know why? Because, but Cookie with EM build. I just saying, yeah. Bright green. Hi, bright green. How are you doing? Okay. Let me just bring, like, yes, I will bring that on screen if you don't mind. So yeah, let's check this. Right, Risley. Nahid is okay, by the way. I mean, I like your build. I would suggest you to switch that Dendro damage goblet, if you ask me, because it's up to you though. Because with... Okay, let's check Risley with this. Yes, you need like, of course, he needs like a different set, but overall build is okay. I would suggest you like it's cryo. Is this one crit rate? Okay, because like, yeah, you're a little bit low with crit rate. Majesty Hunter. I mean, okay, why not? If I'm not mistaken, he like his damage comes from like his skill, right? And because of that is like also like his burst as well. Like instead of Majesty Hunter, maybe because 2-piece Majesty Hunter, just a second. Gives you normal attack, right? But if I'm not mistaken, all of his attack when he is in a skill mode are considered to be a skill damage, not a normal attack damage, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second, let me check it real quick. It's usually like that, but it needs to be checked. Oh yeah, most likely it's like that. You know why? Because enhanced repelling first damage and normal attack damage, HP cost, and he like needs HP. Oh yeah, so you need like full 4-piece Mercy Hunter. Skill damage, CD, Surging Blade. Just a second. Is less than 60% obtained. Okay. Alright, let me read this. Just a second, guys. Let me just... So yeah, he needs attack, but he needs attack. Let me just a second. Your talents is like 886. Yes, I mean it's like that. I would suggest you to like go for 4-piece Mercy Hunter because he needs that stats. Would be nice. Yes, maybe like at the moment your stats are like, I mean pieces are not so great, but it's alright. I mean in the future you can get it because like 36% damage, crit rate, I'm sorry, it's pretty good amount of crit rate. And you can switch, because of that, you can switch this crit rate to a crit damage circlet, you know? More than that, I would suggest to level up his normal attack to level 9 and like you use attack sands. It's okay, but if you use like with melt Risley, elemental mastery is not a bad idea. You know why? You have pretty low elemental mastery. Elemental mastery for him is not a bad idea. because like he can like with melting with Xianyun or with Bennett, C6 Bennett especially, no, not C6 Bennett, like with Bennett and Dia by the way as well, you can do a lot of damage, melt damage especially. Overall he's okay. What you need to change is a like full 4-piece Marushi Hunter, level up his normal to level 9 or 10 if you can, and try Elemental Mastery Sand instead of Attack Sand, and try if you can increase damage. If you go with a 4-piece Marushi Hunter, you can switch the circlet to a crit damage. So yeah, you will get like crazy amount of crit rate by the way, crit damage. But overall it's okay. I mean like your pieces like a sub, yes, would be nice to get a little bit more crit rate. You know why? All normal attackers like let's say Arlecchino, let's say the characters like who like uses normal attacks, they need a little bit more crit damage. Crit rate, I'm sorry. You know why? Because like it's they cannot proc every hit. It's like usually internal cooldown, nor like it's like 2.5 seconds. Apply cryo and do some reaction. In this case, it's better to have a little bit more crit rate to like crit every shot, like at least to try to crit that shot. So yeah, overall, his build is okay, but 4-piece Marushi Hunter, level up his talent, and try Elemental Sand. And by the way, all of this passive of this weapon is work on Risley pretty okay. Attack, yes, Elemental Mastery, and Elemental Damage bonus. Oh, just a second. Yeah, my team, of course. Right, Scuba Blue is my... Oh, okay, Scuba Blue. How are you doing, Scuba? Yeah. Normal attacks mostly. Yes, normal attack mostly. I did 4-piece, but crit rate goes down then. Yeah, I'm Fulmer. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Yash. Yeah, hello Scuba. You're welcome, Yash. I mean, like, you know why? Because let's say since he's putting out like most of his damage comes out of his normal attacks, it's better to like increase like normal attacks at least to level 9 at least. So yeah, for 4-piece Marushi Hunter, yes, I know like it's a little bit like let's say annoying to farm artifacts, but you know, you can go with the sets with Elemental Mastery, which can help you to do some more melt damage. So yeah, let's say if you have like Marushi Hunter pieces with a substat, Elemental Mastery substats, it's not a bad idea to use those pieces on Risley. Just keep that in mind. Like it's like the more elemental you have, the more melt damage you can deal with Risley. So yeah, you can try. Like most likely you play with Xianyun like team, you know, like I suppose you do like, I assume you do like that, something like that, like a Bennett, because Bennett's buff like help you a lot. And also he gives some healing to Risley. I did 4-piece, but crit rate going down then. Yes, a little bit down, not so high, but you know, like maybe you like, you know why? Like this 4-piece works like you need to lose some damage and then gain some damage, gain some damage to get that 33% crit rate. I have a question. Are we choosing between... Yes, like Akane, not all of the 5-star, but like standard banner. It's like, let me switch my weapon from my weapon. I'm sorry. Yes, actually, yes. Melt is like one of the best reaction for Risley, and because of that, try to use Elemental Mastery Sand if you have one. And yes, Elemental Mastery will help a lot. Okay, let me switch back to like Genshin window. So yeah, about the 5 stars, like no, not all of them. You can choose between all of the standard characters, like the characters we have in this banner. So yeah, if you go for details, you can see the characters, like a list of items. It's between, you can choose between like Dia, Keqing, Qiqi, Jin, Tignari, Mona, and Diluc. At the moment, it's like only 7 characters. Maybe in the future, they will add more because we still don't have any 5-star Geo character. So yeah, only between these characters. But still, it's not a bad, you know why? Because let's say if you don't have any of them, if you don't have Jin. Jin is pretty good character. If you have Jin, you do have Mona or Tignari. Tignari is not a bad DPS, by the way. Or maybe you like Diluc or Dia. It's up to you. I mean, yeah, and it's free. Alright, let me go MZ team with Cookie Shinobu. Oh, hi Dreamers, how are you doing? Hoyo is increasing the HP of IT bosses. I saw it's like already. Yes, like a little bit. You mean Imaginarium Theater? Oh, you're welcome, Akane. You're welcome. Alright, for the second half, I will go team like, oh yeah, for the first one, it's like, instead of Yao Yao, I will go, instead of Yaimiko, I will go Cookie Shinobu, right? Let me check the team again, MZ, just a second. Nahida, Furina, Yao Yao, and yeah. Furina, Nahida, and Yao Yao. For the second one, I will use the same team you use, but most likely it's like your that team, I guess. And it was like Bennett, Chanling, Zhongli, yeah. Zhongli, Arlecchino, Chanling, and Bennett. Oh, alright, let me start again. By the way, about the Imaginarium Theater, they will add new level, and that level will called like Visionary mod, new mod. Like now, at the moment, we have like 3 mods. It's like easy, normal, and hard one, right? In a 5.0, most likely like one of the patches in the future, we will get like force mod. It's like visionary mod. What about you, Sino? Did you got any good piece? Wait, will they increase needed? Yes. Unfortunately for that Imaginarium mode, yes, they will increase characters up to 24, something like that. But let's say for the new mode, yes, but for the oldest ones, they decrease the characters by 2. Let's say for easy mode, before it was, I don't remember exactly, but it's like, yes, they will decrease the characters you need by 2. Like let's say it's good, why not?
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Hey! Share my knowledge! Let the world collide! Stay put! Grow! Yeah, don't get him, you away! Strike a pose! Make yourself a move! Let my name echo in song! This way! I'll settle this! Ready, go! Show a new trick! Get with me! This may hurt a little.
I wasted a little bit of time, you know why? To get some energy back. So yeah, this team, by the way, it's not a bad team for you. I would say, like, instead of Yaimiko, it's better to go like Cookie Shinobu, and you can do way more faster. You know why? I'm sorry. It depends on your Nahida build. If you go for a Dendro damage goblet, you can do more damage. For me, my Nahida build with Elemental Mastery. So yeah, you just can use Nahida as a DPS and you can be like completely okay with this pile base. It's not so difficult. Wait, will they increase? At max, blessing increase HP by 16 attack. But what will you suggest, Kazuha or Xianyun? Because
Boats
they
are made
say
for transferring
she's gonna be
commodities back and
Kazuha.
forth.
Oh, about
And
that,
those that
Yash.
come across Leo
I mean,
tend to stay a while. So it
you
is
know,
where many
Kazuha
things come
and
to settle.
Xianyun is going to be a little bit different. You know why? Xianyun most likely will be pretty good for natlan characters. Not only, but mostly for them. Kazuha is
Osmanthus
one of the
wine
best
tastes the same as I
animal
remember.
support characters in the game.
But where
He
are
has
those
pretty
who
good crowd
share
controlling. I'm
memory?
sorry about that. So yeah, he has like great crowd controlling abilities, like best in the game. He can increase damage, elemental damage by 40 if you have enough elemental mastery. So I would say Kazuha's value is still will be okay, if you ask me. So let's say if you have Sucrose, of course,
Where do you want to go next?
you can
If you'd
replace
like to see Liyue's tourist spots,
you can replace
I have a
Sucrose with
few
Kazuha.
references.
Yes, you can replace Sucrose with Kazuha, and Xianyun, yes, if like let's say she is must-have character anyway. I mean Xianyun, because Natlan is a future update and a future of this game, so yeah, because of that,
Osmanthus
it's
wine
like yeah,
tastes the
Xianyun
same
is
as I
great.
remember.
I would say Xianyun if
But
you ask
where
me.
are
If you
those
have
who
Sucrose
share
with Constellation 2. So the game is you to use more. Not like that actually. No, like they scuba, they just add new mod and that's it. But you will need less characters to like finish it. Like for easy, normal and hard mods. I have double EM on Sands and Goblet. Then crit double EM on Sands and Goblet and crit. Actually it's like the same, like my build is the same. So you will be alright. Xianyun will buff Crystallized Reaction and Kazuha will be Force Will. Not like that. Xianyun is like, yeah, I think they will be really great when you pair them together. Shall we pull for Kazuha or mualani? Oh, no, Akana, it's like it depends.
Every journey has
It
its
depends on
final day.
characters you have.
Don't rush.
Let's say if you don't have DPS character, I would say, yeah, and your account was pretty new, I would say mualani might be better for you. Because, you know, like Kazuha is, even though he is crazy character, like crazy support characters and one of the best one, he still has replacement. Sucrose is another bad option. Yes, maybe she is not the best one, but she is the only one we have at the moment. And because of that, but mualani is new. She is like, she is going to be crazy in a wave team comp. She has pretty good multipliers and damage as well. She also has AoE damage, by the way. She can mark enemies like Nahida does, kinda. Looks like that, because according to the videos we have, when she mark the enemies and you hit only one of them, another one which one is marked, because she binds the enemies with each other like Nahida does, you know, like the enemies which binds also get some damage. So yeah, in my opinion, mualani if you ask me, but it also depends. I mean, if you have Sucrose and your account is pretty new, then mualani definitely. For now, waiting drip. Oh yeah, drip marketing, by the way, it's like in maybe in like 6 or 7 days. So yeah, let me try this team. Yeah, this team like it's not so difficult, like, but MZ, by the way, like Kuki Shinobu, EM Kuki Shinobu is the way. You know why? Because Yaemiko is good character. Unfortunately, Yaemiko's skill and burst has trash animation. It's so long and you waste a lot of time by using them, but you need them. Like because you do like maybe hyper bloom, something like that. Instead of that, Kuki Shinobu is way more flexible. You just use her skill and you just need to watch her HP, you know, like, and that's it. So yeah.
Transfix. Let's light it up. I'm going in. You're toast.
Order guide you. Gather.
I'm surprised.
Stabilize.
Yeah, with Zhongli it's so easy to play actually.
Gather.
If you were gonna lose 50-50, it has 10% of showing up. Oh, hi Xenix. How we can get radiance? Is it random or yes? I mean, capture. Oh, like capturing radiance. Is it like? Oh, you're welcome, Akane. You're welcome. Oh yes, Rohit. About mualani, by the way, yes. You know, like it depends. It depends on your characters, on your roster. Because let's say if you have sucrose, I would say sucrose is not a bad option, by the way. You need to get used to sucrose, that's it. But overall, like let's say, like it's better to have like new Hydro DPS character instead of seconds like supportive anima, if you ask me. You know why? Because we will get Xianyun in the future, Xianyun in the future. So yeah, and that Xianyun is going to be great for any anima characters, especially for mualani, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Because like she can use a new artifact set, supportive artifact set, and at the same time she can buff mualani. So yeah, you like for you it's going to be like win-win situation if you ask me. Like mualani and the second character, and Xianyun is must-have character. Alright, let me try this one. Oh, hi Z, how are you doing? Mualani or C2 Raiden with catch? Oh, Xenix, you know, like it's a little bit difficult question. I wouldn't suggest you to go for C2 Raiden now. You know why? Because Raiden is a little bit outdated now. And by the way, just keep that in mind. We will get new DPS Electro character in Natlan. It's Jansen or something like that. That small lolly one, you know. I don't know it's a boy or girl, but still. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest. I would say mualani definitely. No need to go for constellation in this game. Definitely. You know why? Because it's better to have like 10 characters or 5 characters with constellations, if you ask me. Vortex, do you know if C2 Nahida can make bounty? No. C2 Nahida cannot create bountiful cores. Constellation 2 Nahida only decrease like if you deal aggravate spread and I don't remember another and aggravate spread. I need to read that. Yes, let me just a second. Let me check it real quick. But no, it's not bountiful core. Bountiful cores only available on Nilo, and that's why Nilo is so valuable. So yeah, even though Nilo is like let's say locked in only one team comp, usually one team comp in the bloom, she is still super powerful. She is just incredibly powerful. That's why, you know, like let's say that bloom team, by the way, if you have proper characters like Kokomi or Xianyun, Furina, Nahida, and Nilo, that team is just like super powerful team. Just a second, let me check Nahida. If I'm not mistaken, it's aggravate, spread, and it's not quicken because quicken is a state. It's Constellation 1, so yeah. within like Burning Bloom, Hyper Bloom and Virgin reaction damage they will receive. Oh yeah, can crit by the way. By the way, this is the first characters in the game which can crit transformative reactions. It's like one and only characters we have. And within 8 seconds being affected by quicken, yes, being affected by quicken, aggravate, spread, defense is decreased by 30%. So yeah, it's quicken, aggravate and spread. But it's not bountiful course. Like, I mean, she cannot create bountiful course, unfortunately. Would be nice, by the way. Z, about Dia, by the way, if you don't have Janssen is Electro. Yes, exactly, MZ, Janssen is Electro. About Dia, by the way, if you ask me, I will go for Dia as well. I have Dia Constellation 0, but I need her Constellation 2, and I use that Dia with a Virgin, with Vaping, with EM build. I can show you my build. For me, she is just crazy and number one, if you ask me. She is great support character, she can heal herself, which is super useful with Furina. Because like you can get at least something from fast stack back, you know, like because of healing. also she is pretty flexible in artifact sets. You can use like, let's say, so many different artifact sets on her. But if you don't have Jean, or if you don't have Tignari or Mona, and your account is pretty new, I would say Jean is not a bad option. But it depends. I mean, it's always depends. You know why? Because like it depends on your roster. If you have pretty good characters, then Dia is not a bad option because he will increase your team comps. Like, let's say if you have Neuvillette, I usually use Dia with the Neuvillette, Dia, Furina, and let's say Nahida. Or I use team like Dia, Furina, Raiden and Nahida. It's a Hyper Bloom Virgin team, crazy team by the way, it's super powerful. Unfortunately Dia is C0, so I cannot fully utilize that Virgin like for 20 seconds, for 18 seconds to be precise. But still, it's like depends on your roster. Or if you have Jean C1, then yes, no need to go for Constellation. If you have Mona, if you don't have Mona, Mona is also pretty good by the way. It's like Mona is okay because you can like use or like which other 5-star characters you have. I would be like will be like nice to know about that. You know why? Because let's say if you have Furina, I would say maybe, or Neuvillette by the way. If you have Neuvillette, Dia is not a bad option. But keep that in mind, she is bad DPS at C0. She is so bad at C0 as a DPS character. So yeah, so damage output at C0, Constellation 0 is nothing. It's just trash. So just keep that in mind. With higher Constellation, yes, she is pretty okay. Vortex, my bad. I mean, do you know if C2 Nahida can make Nilo's bountiful course crit? Oh yes! Oh, about that. Just a second. Actually, yes, because like in this case, like if you get C Constellation 2 Nahida, like Burning Bloom Hyper, yes. By the way, and it's like crit rate and crit damage are fixed by 20, and yes, C Constellation 2 Nahida can does that. I have Raiden, Keqing, Baizhu, Jin, Diluc, Kazuha. My account is kinda newish. Oh, that's alright. If you have Raiden, Keqing, Baizhu, Jin, Diluc and Kazuha. Raiden, you mostly use Raiden as a like DPS Raiden.
Boring.
Keqing, Jin,
Isn't there anything else more interesting
and
to
Kazuha,
do?
right? So from standard character you have Diluc and Jin. You know, like if you ask me, for you, maybe Tignari is not a bad option. You know why? Because Tignari is like, he is DPS. Wait. Oh, you have Navi as well. Navi is like a little bit different character. Yes. I would say for you, it's not Dia, if you ask me. You know why? Because it would be rather Mona or Tignari. If you ask me, it would be better. Because like Dia is not a great DPS character, but Mona and Tignari is the best DPS at C0 among all of them, by the way, just keep that in mind. Mona is a great supportive character. Mona is good for Navia, by the way, not a bad option for Navia. Also, Mona can be useful in with Raiden, like to deal more damage, like to get more big numbers, you know, something like that. And also you have Baiju. So yeah, if you ask me, it's better to go for Mona or for Tignari if you don't have any of this character, because Dia is like, I can show you, let me just finish this one and I will show how. And I will show my Dia build, and I will show like how I use Dia. So yeah, this is second chamber.
Strike a pose! The Temple of Wisdom! Don't be scared! Let the world collide! Dissipate! Committed to memory! Sharing my knowledge! Out of my way! This way freely! Hey! Go! Yeah! I see everything! Let my name echo in song! Make yourselves at home! Stay put! Did with me! Committed to memory! Yeah! Go get it, Uruguay! Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Grow! The Temple of Wisdom! Dissipate! I'll settle this! Don't be scared! Did with me! Let my name echo in song! Make yourself at home! Ready, go! Uruguay, you're up! This way, Furina.
Oh, you're welcome, Z. Very much. Yeah, Constellation 2, Nahida is great character, actually, yeah. Unfortunately, yes, it's like up to you, go for or not.
Solidify!
Oh, I messed up.
I will have order.
Teamwork is trick!
Gather!
Nice and spicy!
Stabilize!
Overruled!
This is order.
Going in!
I think it can make you. Alright, let me go the last one. This last one is...
Let's get down to business.
Everyone hold hands!
Boom!
Stay put! Go get it, Uruguay! Out of my way! Let the world collide!
Very...
The Temple of Wisdom! Gotta keep going! Don't be scared! I'll settle this! Make yourself at home! I see everything! Ready, go! Uruguay! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Hey! This... Sharing my knowledge! Committed to memory!
Your journey ends here.
Dance with me!
Your sacrifice is ready.
Let my name echo and suck.
Be a good audience, won't you?
Make yourselves a room. Out of my way. Get it.
You're not done yet!
That hurt real bad.
The curtain!
Just a second, let me just do it. MZ, oh my god, I will try this team. Yes, MZ. I mean, MZ, you can just destroy with this team, but keep that in mind. I will show you my build. It's not so crazy, like, but just the only like thing you need to do, like, keep your cookie alive. Yeah, that's it. You will need couple tries, and that's it. I mean, it's not so difficult.
Solidify!
Boba, get them. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast.
Lay to bed.
Gather! Order guide you.
I'm going in.
Solidify!
Alright. So yeah, replace Yae Miko and you will be completely okay. You know why? Because with Yae Miko's animation, you lose a great amount of damage. Unfortunately. That's why, by the way, I skipped Yae Miko back then. She is a great character. Because all of her constellations and like passive gives her skill a lot of buff. But unfortunately, that animation destroys the character. So yeah, if I miss some oh yeah, Rohit, by the way, ask me about the team. Just a second, Rohit, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's like Arlecchino, Nahida, Yelan and Raiden. I mean, most likely you want to use that Raiden as a... You know, like, I wouldn't suggest you to go with this team. You know why? Because, let's say, if you go EM Raiden, it's not a great option. Because with Yelan and Nahida and Arlecchino, you will get a lot of burden damage, which will destroy your Arlecchino. Since Arlecchino cannot be healed by any other sources, this team is not so great. If you go DPS Raiden, it's also, I wouldn't suggest to go with this team as well. Because Nahida and Yelan and Arlecchino, let's say it's better to go with, instead of Arlecchino, because let's say it's better to go with replace Arlecchino and Nahida with Bennett and Shanling. I can use this team, but it's like, let's say, not a popular team. And it depends on which build is your Raiden. I mean, how you build your Raiden is like EM or DPS. So yeah, did I miss? But you only, okay, I didn't miss already. Oh, DPS Raiden. If so, Rohit, can I use Raiden, Navia, Furina engine? Can I use Raiden, Navia, Furina? Yes, you can use Raiden, Navia. Actually, it's not a bad team. You know. Let me show you. Let me just use this team. Even though Navia is DPS character, you still can go with Navia with a double DPS characters. And you know why? Because you have some time, cooldown time, between Navia's skill attack. And at the same time, you can catch all of the crystals by other teammates as well. So in this case, this team you told me about with Jin is not a bad team. Because you have healer. Just a second. You have buffer, and you can like Raiden and DPS Raiden most likely. So yeah. And by the way, Navia can benefit from Hydro and from Electra as well.
Illusion shattered! Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Fire! Well, go as one! Barbados! Got it! Torn to oblivion!
You can do Raiden first. And then switch. And do crazy amount of damage. Oh yeah, of course. Did I? Just a second, let me try again. I think I forgot to use Furina's burst. Yeah, I'm saving. You can use 2 of the TPS boss phase. My Raiden is EM with Gilder. Eula, Raiden, Bennett, and Shanling. Yes, you can use this team. Eula, Raiden, Bennett, and Shanling. Why not? You need at least 1 Electro character. Would be nice to get one at like with Eula. It's better to have at least 1 Electro character. And yes, you can use Bennett and Shanling. Yes, way better to go second Cryo if you have like Bennett and instead of Shanling any other. But it's okay with Shanling as well. But I think they will need a lot of ER. Can I use? No, it's not like that. You know why? Because if you build your Raiden correctly, you don't need energy recharge. You just like, let me show you. Like you start your rotation either with Furina. Oh no, my bad. Yes. It's not like that. You need to start your rotation with Raiden's skill first. So yeah, Raiden's skill goes first. Then you can use Navia's burst or Furina's skill burst. It's up to you. I mean, it depends. Just try both of them and see how it goes. After that, use Jean burst, like healing. Switch to Raiden and use her burst to do more damage. As soon as you like 7 seconds depleted, you switch to Navia and use her skill damage. Let me show you.
There is no escape. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in attack. That's the way. I swear by my sword.
Oh,
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha.
Let me try again. I messed up because yeah. It's better to
Illusion shattered. Time to shine. Attack! Barbados, guide us. Torn to oblivion. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Just a little longer. Shower me with praise. Let the world come up. Wind, hear me. Haha! Feeling lucky? There is no escape. Proper send down. From the scene of coming at ya! Yoo-hoo! This one's got your name! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Umbrella warfare!
because you can catch the crystals with your other characters. That's why Navia, I like Navia a lot, and you can use Navia with double DPS on a team. So yeah, you can use Navia with Arlecchino, you can use Navia with Raiden, yes. Should I use it? So yeah, about the team, oh yeah, right, I didn't get it to be honest, but yeah, I'm saying you can use 2 of the as a DPS boss phase. Oh, you want me? Okay, just a second. Arlecchino and Raiden, Nahida and Yellow. No, I see what you mean. Unfortunately, Nahida cannot be useful in any of this team. You know why? And it's better to go. Okay, let me just do like that.
There is no escape! Let's light it up! Quietly now. Game's up. Fun. Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
Torn to oblivion! Wind strike! Shine down! Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha! it easy. Busted. There is no Here comes the catch. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Let's light it up. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I just noticed. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. I just noticed it. So yeah, about that like Shanling, it's okay. I mean, I just know. So yeah, about that Shanling, it's okay that she is not C0. Even though you can like, let's say, yeah, Pyronado time, duration, it's super valuable, but it's still okay. I mean, even though without that, and you can get that constellation anyway in the future, you know. So yeah, let me try. So yeah. Now let me try this one. It's like with Anakin and the
Transfix! No, my sword! Look alive! Absorption test!
Unfortunately, it's not a great team, to be honest.
Overruled! Stand clear! Enhanced Animal Module 75! Rain outlines your... Buckle up!
I will try.
Lake Bear! Witness the power of Gua! Animal test 63 of...
Witness my rise.
Let's get it on! No, my sword!
Oh my god. Yes, I mean, I messed up a little bit, you know why? Like, let's say Bennett is way better for her, but since you use Bennett, so yeah, actually yes, you can use the teams like that, but I would say instead of Dia, it's better to go another character. Maybe Shanling would be better, but Shinchu is not great. Unfortunately, you know, I wouldn't suggest you to go for a second half the team I chose. You know why? Because Bennett is great in destroying his shield. Yeah. Or you need at least one Geo character. You know, like that. Without, I don't think Alikino can like destroy that shield. Yes, you can do some plunge, but it will take a long time. So yeah, Bennett is a way, not a bad character. But overall, you can use this team. I use Catch on Raiden. Should I use Dragon's Bane on Shanling? Yes. You know why? I mean, yes. If you don't have any other like, let me like at the moment my Shanling with a Dragon Spine as well. But the problem is she needs a lot of energy recharge. That's the only problem. I mean, it's better to go like 200 something like that. So yeah, Catch is a great option for Shanling, but DPS Raiden is yes, like the only weapon you can use. Like for DPS Raiden, I mean 4 stars is like this Catch. Okay, let me go couple the mains real quick. Better Vortex. I don't have Kazuha and Dia. Yes, instead of Kazuha, you can use Sucrose. But you know, like you told me about like use the team and whatever, that's why I just choose these characters. But if you don't have Kazuha, you can use Sucrose. On the second team, you have like not so much options, unfortunately. And if you do like want to do like you can test like floor 12, but without a lot of options it's a little bit difficult, believe me or not. Yeah, even though this pile base is not so difficult, like if you compare with previous one, it still needs like some damage. No, Dreamers, you don't need to go for Emily on your main account. I would suggest, because like if I'm not mistaken, your main account is like not so, let's say, OG account, right? I would suggest you to go for new characters if you ask me. For Emily, yes, Arlecchino is a way. Arlecchino is base like great for with Emily. Let's say if you like her, okay, like it's up to you. I wouldn't suggest you though. But let me explain the team and tell the teams you can use. Like Neuvillette with Emily is not bad, especially in Hyperbloom. Arlecchino with Emily is also okay. Like yeah, I usually use Emily and Arlecchino. They are like pretty good duo characters. With Neuvillette, she's just insane if you ask me. Let me go with this Hyperbloom and I will show you. 11. I'm really... Yes, I know. I mean, if so, like, yes, let me show my... If you have Neuvillette, you can go the team like that. And Furina. I don't know if you have... Like, you can still use... by the way, you can still use... Emily without Furina. Let me go this team, like Dia. And instead of Nahida, I will go for... Oh, it's not EM Raiden. Oh my. It's DPS Raiden. Okay, let me go on Neuvillette. Maybe I will use my 50-50 on Kazuha. You know, like, if you ask me, it's not a... If you ask me, like 50-50, like using 50-50 on a character is not a bad idea. Maybe I will do the same on mualani. We'll see. I mean, because like it's anyway 50-50, but I wouldn't suggest you to go deep. You know why? mualani will bring you more DPS than Kazuha. Yes, Kazuha is great supportive character, very flexible, versatile, and she can buff, I mean, by using that 4-piece Vivi set. Anyway, it's like, let's say it's like resistance shed, but still it's like kind of buff, you know? Dreamers, if you think Nahida is better, then wait for Nahida. I just like, it's a little bit difficult to like, sometimes difficult to catch your questions. You want Emily, but at the same time you say that Nahida is better. Yes, Nahida is better, and it's obviously that Nahida is better. Vortex, will you spend your 50-50 now? I will think about that, Yoni. You know why? Because let's say at the moment I don't like her so much because I have like a lot of Hydra characters. If you see, you know, like I have like a lot of them, and I use most of them. Instead, like the only exception is Candice. That's it. So yeah, all of my Hydra characters I'll build it. It's Mona, Shinchu, Furina, Neuvillette, and Yelan, and Barbara, by the way, as well. So yeah, all of them. The only exception is Candice because she is Constellation 2. But another Hydra is a little bit waste, I would say, but it depends on her kit and damage. If she is going to be pretty okay with damage, let's say kinda Child 2.0, maybe yes, I will spend my 50-50, but it depends. I mean, I don't want to say in advance. Alright, let me try this Hyperbloom team, the Dreamers, and I will show you how it works. I mean, it's like that. Oh yeah, Hyperbloom. I cannot use Hyperbloom because my Raiden is... Okay, let me go Virgin team instead. It's like... Oh, Dia. It's like Furina, Neuvillette, Dia and Emily. Oops. Dia. What? So yeah, it's like that.
Got a job for me?
Some Virgin, Wave team, something like that. Oh, hi Seal, how are you doing?
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Neutralize! A little ambiance! Look alive!
And if you see, this team is like, oh,
The tides beckon.
so yeah, this team is like super powerful, and it's powerful because of Dia, because of like Emily, because of Furina. So yeah, because why is that? Furina can buff Emily's damage and Neuvillette's damage, and Dia can apply that Hydro, and also Dia has that self-healing, and you can get more fanfare stacks. And Dia also apply Pyro, which help for Burgeon and for Vaping. So yeah, in some cases this team is just crazy, by the way. And Dia is Caesar, all of the characters with Constellation 0. My admission almost got rejected today because I stupidly wrote my name. Oh, finally. I will keep it actually. Maybe. Alright, let me just... So yeah, another team you can use, it's like Arlecchino Emily, not a bad team. Okay, let me create another one. Alright, let me just... It's like... It's like, yeah. It's 8 days. Alright, I mean, it's okay. It's like 8 to 9 days, about that. Okay, we can like... And... Yeah, we can survive, I think. You know? Actually, Natlan is not so far away, but... Alright, let me do like some Spy Abysses then. Oh yeah, I won't try that like this team. Or like for the first half, I want to go the team like Kazuha, Shinchu, Shanling and Bennett. Oh yeah, I need to like... I will switch my Raiden to EM1 guys, if you don't mind. So yeah, like overall Raiden, DPS Raiden is not bad. And you can use her in this Spy Abyss. And by the way, let's say she is pretty... I would say EM Raiden is better, but it's up to you. Because like you know, like let's say DPS Raiden needs some characters and she rely on elemental like energy. So on like and because of that, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to use Raiden. If you don't have enough energy recharge, you know, let's say without catch it's like 235, but you need to go like close to 300s, by the way. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you have low energy on Raiden, you cannot benefit from Raiden so good, because this Spy Abyss, even though it's easy, you still need some damage, some DPS. Alright, let me switch her. I usually use this set for a hyper blooming. Just a second, guys. It's like... Alright, my Raiden is ready. Yeah. Let me go the team like... Where will be Natlan map located? I have a crazy attack sense, so I know. About Natlan map. Natlan map. So yeah, about the Natlan map, it's going to be right here. Like the entrance is right here. Like this. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Yes, entrance is going to be right here. Entrance. But map itself is like to the left side. Am I right? If I'm not messed up. So yeah, it's like that. So yeah, it's exactly right here. This place. Pin? Oh yeah, maybe I marked this place because of that. I have a crazy attack. So I use attack. For Raiden, should I use ear sand or attack sand? Yes, energy recharge. But it also depends. You know why? Let's say if your attack sand is crazy and you can get at least 250 energy recharge, at least 250, then go for attack sand. But ear sand is better. It's also, you know, like artifacts, it usually depends because you cannot, it's like pretty difficult to get the same substat on the same or on a different pieces. It's like it's impossible, literally impossible in this game. But if your attack sense is like crazy, then like I would say you can benefit from that if you have 250 to 60 energy recharge. If you cannot get so much, like 230 is not okay. Like 230 you like will lose some damage. But you can check it anyway. Back then, by the way, I haven't had enough energy recharge and I played my Raiden with attack sand and with 230 energy recharge. Let's say it was a little bit tricky and difficult. You know why? Because in this case, it's better to go at least one Favonius weapon for your teammates. If so, then you can go with attack sand. Because you need that energy. But despite that, you will lose some damage, Raiden's damage. She needs energy recharge. You need energy recharge to get that burst of cooldown. Or like Raiden's burst. Where will be that? Oh, Loisy is... no, Loisy. Unfortunately, 195 energy recharge for Raiden is not enough. But if you cannot get more than that, give it a try. I would say it's better to go at least for one character, like one Favonius weapon. If you can get one Favonius weapon, like let's say for Bennett or like Shinchu or any other character you use with Raiden, I think you will be okay. Even though Raiden's damage will be a little bit less, at least you can use that burst of cooldown, which is like main priority if you ask me. How much energy recharge? Oh yeah. Maybe this time for mobile players the update. Oh, maybe. Natlan has everything. Natlan has everything. Oh yeah, Natlan is crazy. Oh yeah, around like that. Yeah, 233 actually, it's crazy. For me, it's like 290, something like that. So yeah, I want to check like on the first half. I want to go this team. For the second half, I have like pretty good options. Let's go like some... oh yeah, let's go Navia team. Always. Yeah, it's better to go Navia. Okay, Navia, Albedo. Oh yeah, I can use this team. By the way, plunge attack. Oh, of course, I forgot about that team. Just a second. Let me go plunge Navia team. Like this one. Navia, Furina, and the last one was... Bennett would be nice, but unfortunately no Bennett. So I will go second Geo. And it's going to be... Let's go Ningguang. Why not? Let's try Ningguang. Even though she is not level up completely, she is super character. For me, it's cancellation 6. I use attack goblet on Raiden as my attack goblet is... Oh yeah, actually yes, you can do that. Even though electro damage goblet is better, if your attack goblet is crazy, like broken as hell, then yes, you can use it. But it's less damage, just keep that in mind. I mean, good electro goblet, let's say mediocre electro goblet, electro damage goblet will give you more damage than broken attack goblet. But still, I mean, it's like, let's say you just need to get electro goblet damage, which is sometimes pretty difficult.
Nice and spicy.
Let me leave you. Everybody stand!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Adventure time! Rain cutter!
Yeah, out of the frying pan.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Low energy like this.
You're toast.
Body and mind. I'm going in!
Clouds high. The bird.
Nice and spicy.
Everybody
I will
stand!
use it anyway.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a
Wind strike.
I swear.
Let's light it up!
What a mess. Anyway, let's go. Right. 500 element, like, you know, like you can go like 1000 ER, but Raiden cannot benefit from more than 300 because she has a cap. It's like Furina's HP, you know? It's like Furina needs like no more than 40k, because like more than 40k is a waste. It's like crit rate, by the way. More than 100 crit rate is a waste. The same is for Raiden. The same thing applies to Raiden. 300 energy recharge is a must, and you can check it by that set, by the way. It's her set. Emblem set cannot give you more than 75%, which means like 300 energy recharge.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song. Proper send-off.
Give up!
Hey there!
Make way for the...
Ah! Watch out! Ah! Ha! Watch out! Ha!
Your life is mine!
Shine your face! Time to shine! Hey there!
Great cloud converge!
Attack! That's the way! Ah! Ha! Coming at ya! Ah! Ah! Cha!
It's nothing!
Hey there!
I forgot about Tulpa. I just forgot about Tulpa. Yes, let me go another team. Maybe something like... let me go maybe... Huh. I mean, if you artifacts roll only into ER, maybe. Like, even though like an energy recharge. Oh yeah, let me show you what. Oh yeah, let me show that that set passive. I mean, it's because of that set. Because this set 4-piece, if you see, increased elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge. A maximum 75% bonus damage can be obtained in this way. It means like even if you go like 500, you cannot benefit from that. It's a waste, complete waste. That's why it's like 200 gives you, let's say you use, like I use my Xianyun, right, with that set 4-piece. And since I have like 200 energy recharge, it gives me additional 50% damage bonus. Elemental burst damage, I mean, like, yes, you know. So yeah, it's like that. It's working like it's because of set. It's not because of Raiden or something like that. It's only because of set. It's like VV set, kind of like that. You know, you need animo characters. When animo like meets a cryo, electro, pyro, hydro, or another one is electro on hydro. Yeah, hydro. You can swill and shred resistance. Now let me go the same team. I want to try it anyway. Give me your 46 please. My Raiden will be top. I wish get a good electro damage bonus set. Oh yeah, actually yes, getting some like the pieces you need sometimes in this game is super like difficult. Yeah, I feel you. Because you know why? This game is a little bit not friendly, especially when you farm artifacts. It's pain to get a nice on-set electric. Yeah, on-set, yes, exactly. Actually, yes. It's like it's not flexing, but anyway, let me show you. I got these artifacts after 4 years of farming. Not 4 years, I'm sorry. Like when we got in Azuma, like it's like 2 years ago, something like that, right? Let me just show you my artifact with by the way, my emblems is the most leveled up 20 level emblems, like pieces I have. I have a ton of them, you know, because I used like on so many characters. So yeah, let me show you my goblet. Back then I used, by the way, this 4-star, well, I'm sorry, yes, this 4-star goblet, which is electro damage bonus with ER, defense, so yeah, etc. Because I had no choice. After that I replaced with attack. Then I got this one, electro damage, so it was trash as hell. So I was struggling, but recently, it's like about 2 months ago, I got this one, which is like, you know, like it's just crazy. It's this piece is made for Raiden. So yeah, pretty good crit damage, crit rate, attack. She needs attack and energy recharge. So yeah, it's just made for her. So yeah. I would say that like all of the upgrades went to energy recharge, but let's say it went like that. Pretty good one.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of...
The new artifact crafter will be so useful. I hope it's free. Oh, you mean like craftable, you mean that modifier, right? When you can create the artifacts. You know, if you ask me, yes and no, because you only will get 1 charge per patch, which is so low, you know. Let's say you can create only 1 artifact you need per patch. You know, because of that, I would say yes, maybe if you're desperate for like, let's say 1 artifact, then yes, it can be useful. But I would suggest you, as soon as you get that new gadget, that modifier, or like it called, by the way, like, just a second, the name is like so like weird if you ask me. Sanctifier Elixir. So yeah, It's called like Sanctifier Elixir. So yeah, if you get it, I would suggest to like see what other players did, you know, or do with that elixir, and after that try yourself. Like, yeah, you know why? Because let's say maybe in the future, anyway, like, yes, damage goblet is pretty good artifacts anyway. The new artifact, yeah, and most only players will go for goblet with some damage. Yes, actually, yes, usually like that. Oh yes, Seal, actually, yeah, no wasted rolls, exactly. That was like, and by the way, I farmed emblem for 2 years, something like that, and also I used that scam box to get some emblems, but I got it like recently. By the way, I got this piece from the scam box. I was shocked, if you ask me. All right, let me do one. Yeah, let me first do one domain, if you don't mind, guys. So yeah, I want to get that Navia piece, last one. Imagine you make a good artifact and it rolls terrible. Actually, it's usually like that. It's you know why? Because rolling has its own percentage, and like defense, flats, and other stuff has like all of them have higher percentage to roll than crit rate, crit damage. By the way, the least one is Elemental Mastery. You won't believe that, but it's Elemental Mastery is the least one you can get and you can roll. That's why Elemental Mastery is so difficult. Let me flex this time. Let me show you my Raiden's flower. I was shocked actually with this one. I got it recently as well. 140 Elemental Mastery. It was just, you know, like, let's say I have only one of like which like so high Elemental Mastery, and it's like not super, it's like extremely rare. It's way more rare than crit damage and other stuff. All of the rolls went to Elemental Mastery. That was crazy. If I'm not mistaken, I got like with a 4 stats. And also I have, let me find it. Just a second, guys. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, I can do it like that. Oh yeah, this one. With the 103 Elemental Mastery. Crit rate, crit damage. Yes, it's like kinda trash if you ask me, but let's say it can be good for melt characters. You know, like, well, melt characters is just crazy. I don't know why it went like that, don't ask me. It's Mihoyo stuff. But still.
Water comes in many flavors.
I'm sorry about that. I'm like, yes, I'm a little bit flexing, I'm not gonna lie. But yes, getting that artifacts, I mean Elemental Mastery, because like Elemental Mastery stats, it's the rarest one. After seeing Artifact Maker, I think go with Battle Pass. Oh yeah, Battle Pass, by the way, yes, because like Battle Pass, by the way, guys, will give you 1 charge. Yeah, so 1 charge you can get from Battle Pass. Another one most likely will give you for free, or maybe you need to use like high level artifacts to like get that Sanctifier Elixir fill. Because as I noticed, like on a live stream, they showed us how it's going to work.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Reconstitute!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Okay, Yanni, okay. Mine is 91. Yeah, actually 91 is okay as well. I mean, it's good. Anyway, you know, like the higher you can get, it's best. Because like it's difficult to get elemental mastery. It usually rolls to another stats, you know, like even crit damage is way more easy to get. Crit rate, crit damage than EM. EM is like super rare, by the way. It's like crazy rare. That's why, guys, if you suddenly like get pieces, like I would suggest you to check all of the instructor sets you get. You know, like this is like this sets. And if suddenly, let's say by chance, you get something like that, EM circlet and EM circlet, or maybe like elemental mastery goblet, something, just keep it. Don't like don't use them as a fodder artifacts. Just keep them, because like these artifacts are extremely rare. They are rarer than any other artifacts in this game, and than any other goblet. Let's say I played this game for 4 years, I have only 2 of them. Just imagine, only 2. That's it, and it's trash as hell. You see, like it's like I haven't like leveled up this up 16 yet, but still I will do it, because like energy recharge is super valuable for EM especially. Also, it's pretty rare to get elemental mastery goblet as well, you know, like something like that. So yeah, just keep them. And sand, of course. I should have like at least 1. Oh yeah, I have 1. But usually if you use like 4 piece, it's better to go like 1 off piece set to get more elemental mastery, because the max you can get, it's like 139-ish, something like that. Alright, let me go Spiral Abyss and try again. I became a casual player now, been playing simultaneously. Vortex, I won't flex. Okay, you need to feed this 100 levels, I believe. I mean, you need to feed it 100. My instructor said is complete and good. Okay, if so. Oh, hi Lucas, how are you doing? I got a piece of emblem with 32 EM, 10% ER and 30% crit. Actually, it's not bad, and I would suggest you to keep it. You know why? Emblem, like elemental mastery, despite the offset or something like that, it's super rare, and you will need it anyway. You know why? Because EM, let's say, by the way, you can check it. Go to any character, go to the details, and just click this field with a question mark. And you can see multipliers. For my Dia, I have like 850 elemental mastery, and just check the multipliers. Like elemental mastery can strengthen. By the way, they if you don't know, guys, if you didn't know, Hoyoverse increased these multipliers back then. When game only released, these multipliers were like 2 times lower, if I'm not mistaken, something like 50% lower, something like that. They will increase that. So yeah, so elemental mastery can strengthen the benefits gained from the elemental reactions. It's mostly transformative reactions, keep that in mind. Increased damage dealt by vaporize and melt not, but still. So yeah, you can increase, elemental mastery can increase your vaporize and melt damage by 100. Also increases damage dealt by overload, etc, by this percentage. It's because I have like 850. And also aggravate also benefits from elemental mastery, and crystallize a little bit, but it's like a waste. If I check another character, let's say my Raiden, multipliers will be different. You see, they like 553. It's crazy multiplier. You know why? Because I have like 1k elemental mastery on my Raiden. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Elemental mastery is super rare and super useful in this game. Let's say Hyper Bloom, in my opinion, and Virgin is maybe one of the best reactions in this game. They are super easy, not so difficult, and we have Dia and Raiden because of that. Alright, let me just... Maybe I should... No, let me go Xianyun. You're discussing CV Vortex viewers are... CV. What? Is C1 Tignari worth it? Oh, just let me check it, Lucas. I mean, I don't know about Constellation. I would suggest you to go for a new character, but if I'm not mistaken, Constellation 1 Tignari gives him a crit rate. Something like that. Yeah, charge attack crit rate is increased by 50%. Actually, yes. It means more damage, and you can like invest to crit damage more, you know? So yeah, overall, yes, it's like damage. And crit rate, let's say crit rate is one of the valuable stats in this game because of damage. Not for transformative reaction, but for DPS character. And Tignari is DPS. So I would say yes, but it also depends on the other characters if you don't have them. Let's say if you want to go for Tignari and your Tignari is your main DPS, then go for Constellation 1. It's not a bad option, by the way. What? The dream is like 900 EM. You know, like Yao Yao is a little bit specific character. Yes, you can build her with EM, but I usually build her with like kinda like that. You know why? For me, healing is more valuable, and I only need Dendro Aura. That's it. I don't need like some reaction from her. And I would say yes, you can build her like let's say I also noticed that many players build with EM, but I wouldn't suggest to do that because her healing is way better because of Furina, by the way, now. So yeah, with that healing, with a lot of healing, you can get farm fast stacks more quickly. And because of that, I would suggest that let me show my full build. Like she has like elemental mastery sand, but HP goblet and HP circlet, you know, something like that. I mean, it's like that. I don't use AM so much on her, and weapon is like energy recharge weapon, so I would suggest to go for HP rather than elemental mastery, if you ask me. Because let's say Dendro is not a reaction which can like close like Hyper Bloom and Burgeon. For Burgeon is Pyro, for Hyper Bloom is Electro. So mostly those characters needs EM, not Nahida, not Yao Yao. Yes, Yao Yao's team overall can benefit from EM, but I would suggest anyway HP anyway, because like you can use her with Furina in this case. Ali, bro, for Raiden you need to focus on ER or for max for energy recharge ER. Ali, it's better to go for ER. Actually, I'm fed up of playing Tignari. Oh, it's okay. I mean, like, you know, like Tignari is not a bad anyway, but bro ignored my Ito build. Okay, after endless grinding, I managed to get Chibiyoya. Oh, Paradise Domain, you know, like Rohit, I don't like Paradise Domain as well. I mean, Flower of Paradise, because, but, oh yeah, you can skip it for now. You know why? Because in a 5.0, we will get that set, Paradise, Flower of Paradise Lost, in a scam box. So you can easily farm this set from a scam box. Alright, I forgot about Tupan. So yeah, let's go the team like this, maybe. Oh yeah, actually it's not a bad team, I would say. Let's go the team like Arlecchino. Yes, kinda mixed team, but why not? Let's try. Yes, Rohit. Natlan set are super broken. It's like it is that two sets. I mean, like one of them is Oblivion Codex. Another one, I forgot the name. It's kind of like, yeah, weird name, but still, both of them are like super broken and the best artifact set for Natlan especially. So you need only these sets, by the way. And you know why? Because of Night Soul mechanic. Unfortunately, but it is what it is.
I'm going in! Eat this!
As one with wind and cloud.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Adventure time.
Yeah, I need to use that.
Teamwork is trick!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
I'm going in!
Let me weave your verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy!
The wind
I lost some time.
Know my sword.
I just need some energy back, that's why. I will wait with all my trash artifacts. Yeah, actually it's not a bad idea if you ask me. You know why? Because I did the same thing back then. It was before Fontaine or Sumeru. Oh yeah, it was because before Sumeru. Because if I'm not mistaken, we got that scam box right before Sumeru or something like that. I don't remember. Or maybe they added emblem sets, something like pretty good sets back then. So yeah, I did the same. Back then I had like 90 trash artifacts, by the way, 5-star artifacts, and I melt all of them. And I only got like 2 pretty, let's say, mediocre pieces. That's it. That's why now I just like, you know, I don't keep them. I just use as I got like trash artifacts. Because it's a little bit frustrating when you like keep all of them, let's say farm trash artifacts, they use all of them and got nothing. What about Bennett? I somehow managed to get him, and now what's the stats? Should I get him? About the stats, like it's like, let's say if you're talking about main stats, I would say HP. Let's say Sands, it's energy recharge, Goblet HP, and Circlet is healing bonus, but Sap stats is energy recharge priority. Oh my.
Time to shine!
Nice.
Overrule.
A proper send-off!
Skyward. Seize the skies.
That is would look like.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon.
Hey there! Umbrella warfare, I shower me with praise! Let my name
Oh, well. I was super close to try. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's like, I will do it later anyway. Sapwood blade is better. By the way, how much Yasha? Let me show you my much on Bennett. Let me show you my build. I mean, as much as you can give him. You know why? Because like, but 250 is okay. As much as you can, but 250 is okay. Let me show you my build. So yeah, he's Constellation 5, like in advance. His weapon is Sapwood, which is not a bad, by the way, weapon with a pretty high base attack. Because, keep that in mind, he gives you buff out of this base attack. Artifact set is a Noblesse, and pieces are like this. Energy recharge sand, HP goblet, and healing bonus circlet. About the ER, I have like 277. 277, it's like, let's say 250 plus is okay. And talents, by the way, I would suggest to level up like his burst. His skill is kinda useless, no need to go like more than level 6. Normal attack is completely useless, but it depends. Let's say if you go with Constellation 6, then I would say normal attack is not a bad option to level up. You know why? If you use with Shanli or with Shinchu or Yelan, you can do some vaping, you know, by applying that. Yes, it's not so much damage, but still at least something. But still, but anyway, I would say, because usually if you like C6 your Bennett, you can use other characters as well, which is way more valuable. Not a difficult, like he's not so difficult to build. He just needs energy recharge and HP for healing. By the way, I would suggest you to go like HP goblet and healing bonus. You know why? Because let's say you can use him. You can use him with Furina, and in this case you need that healing. Even though he is a single target healer, he is still pretty okay. And by the way, if you want to benefit from full 300 fanfare stack, I would suggest to change the sands for HP. Because like in this case you can get give more healing and you can reach that 300 fanfare stack. I think it need to be testing. We need some testing on that, but still it's like possible. Alright, let me go with Oh, hi Maria, is Dia good for Chichi? Dia for Chichi, you know, it depends on your build. You know why? I would say, like, let's say if you have like character model, she's crazy. I like Dia a lot. Oh, and yes, you can use Dia with Chichi. If your Chichi is built up, I would suggest to like give Chichi at least some elemental mastery. I mean, you know, like a DPS Chichi is not a great option if you ask me, but if you like Chichi and your Chichi is builded, I would suggest to go like, let's say with maybe elemental mastery sands, you know, to do some like cryo damage, like let's say, I'm sorry, melt damage, but still it's not a great option if you ask me. You know why? Because Chichi is mostly like off field. As soon as you use that skill or burst, it's skill, which is like do some like orbs around the character, it's better to switch to another character. But yes, you can use Dia because she gets infusion. The only problem, Dia at Constellation 0, she is not a great DPS character. It's a problem. She is mostly supportive characters at Constellation 0 because her constellations gives her more damage. Like Constellation 1, if you notice, give her more damage. Constellation second one is like gives, like it's mostly supportive one. Third one is for her burst. When opponent is able to restore energy, it's for energy. It's for energy. Just a second, let me check the crit rate. Yeah, actually yes, let's say yes. Only couple constellation like this one and first one, or like will increase further. Overall, she is not a great DPS if you ask me. I mean, she is not bad, but not a great DPS. I use my Dia for a Burgeon mostly, or Vaping, with Elemental Mastery build, you know? So it's up to you. But she's not a bad character. I do absolutely... Yeah, my... Day 5 of thank you to build your Chichi. Okay, it's not a problem. You can like... Let's see. For real, I think it's be good with Vortex. Who do you think I should choose from the 3 5-star. Oh, Yoni, it depends. Let's say we have like 5 characters, right? Let's say you are completely new in this game. If you're completely new in this game, I would say Tignari. Let's say you create account yesterday, right? And let's say you can get these characters in a week or 2, something like that. Tignari is a way. Of course, unless you can get them from the standard like pools, you know, like 20% like discounted pools, something like that. Because Tignari is a great DPS character. Let's say among all of the characters, Tignari is the best DPS.
My
And
people
he's
are
Dendro.
used to the desert life.
And he's Dendro, and he's at the same time bow character, which is super useful. The second one I would say is Jin, because Jin is crazy healer. She is just insane. She's crazy supportive character. The third one, just a second, let me get that picture on. The third one I would say let's say if you have some characters, you know, Mona is not a bad option. If you have pretty good Dendro Electro characters, I would say, and Cryo, and and Hydro, then I would say Dia, because Dia is crazy in Vape teams, in Hyperbloom teams, like in Virgin teams, I'm sorry, in Vape teams and in Virgin teams. She is just crazy. Also, Dia can be used with Emily, and Dia can be used with Mualani as well, by the way. Just keep that in mind to do some Vape. Because like 12 seconds of Dia's skill is enough to do like 3 to 4 hits of Mualani's. So yeah, she is not bad. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Mualani's like hit window is 1.8 seconds. And like, yeah, they just like change that in beta. And Dia applies pyro every 2.5 seconds. So you will be okay. Kichink is great for aggravate. If you want to do like something like that, she's crazy for aggravate, but for aggravate you need like better to have like Nahida. Without Nahida, you know, like with, you can use Baiju. Baiju, unfortunately, it's not a great option, I would say, but still like pretty useful one. So it's like that. Other than that, if you don't have any other characters like Diluc, Chichi, and that's it, maybe Diluc can be the option. You know, like Diluc is a little bit like, even though he's pretty good character, I mean like overall he's like, let's say I have all of them. I just want to mention that. So I have all of the standard characters. My Diluc is Constellation 3. Mona is Constellation 2. Tignari C0. Jin C1. Chichi C1. C0, I'm sorry, Chichi C0. Also I have Dia. She is Constellation 0 as well. So yeah, I would say Tignari, Jin, Tignari, Jin, Mona, Kichink, and Dia. It's something like that. I mean, but it's anyway up to you, because like, let's say if you have Tignari and you want one Constellation 1 for Tignari is not bad. You know? So it's like that, guys. What's here? And I think I will go for free. Actually, if you ask me, I definitely will go for Constellation 1 Dia. You know why? Because let's say Mona at Constellation 0 is okay to do some damage. You don't need like additional Constellation. Yes, better to have, but you can skip it. I don't use Tignari so much. My Diluc is Diluc, you know. Jin, Constellation 1, but I'm completely okay with her. I don't need additional constellations. Because like, even though that constellation, by the way, gives her pretty good buff, it's like speed and movement speed at attack speed buff, I would say I'm okay with Constellation 1 completely. But Dia, with Dia Constellation, even though Dia Constellation, I need to say that it's not so great. You know why? Because this constellation gives her some damage which for me is completely useless. I use her as Elemental Mastery from Transformative Reaction. But I will be close to Constellation 2 only because of that. Because for me, Constellation 2 is a goal. I need that Constellation. What this Constellation does? This Constellation increase skill time duration from 12 to 18 seconds, which is crazy. You know why? Because you can use it like off cooldown. You don't need any energy. You just like, and you can change position, by the way. She has a skill when you can change position once like per 20 seconds, which is cool. It's like that. Let me show you. You can like, when you use like once, then icon changed, you know, and you can go to another place and just change the position, you know, which is super useful. Just crazy useful, especially with Constellation 2. Oh, bye bye, Ali. Bye bye. Deluxe splash art. Is Dory any good for Tignari? I just don't have Kukishin. About that, Maria, unfortunately Dory is not great, but you still can use Dory. Kukishinobu is great one. I mean, yes, because you need some off-field, as I like, if I'm not mistaken, you need some off-field one. So yes, you can use Dory. Dory is a little bit specific character. You know why? I have her. I haven't built her. The problem is she needs a lot of energy recharge because mostly you use her as a like healer. She's pretty fun character, not gonna lie. Yeah, for real. But she needs a lot of energy recharge because without energy recharge, she is kinda a little bit like, you know, like you see, its energy course is so high, so you need energy recharge, but you can use it. Why not? I mean, you know, like if you, let's say, if you doubt about characters, I would suggest you at least, like if it's possible, to build to level 61, because by leveling up characters to 61, you get all of the like you get all of the passives. In this case, you can use a character, yes, a little bit less damage if it's DPS, a little bit less, like let's say, supportive ability if it's supportive character, but still, why not? So yeah, and give it a try. Because let's say, I wouldn't suggest you to level up Dory up to level 80, because we have like Kukishinobu is a little bit difficult to use, but she is a great option. I don't know why you want to use like Cookie for Tignari, since Tignari is like, let's say, he is mostly like, he is like range character, you know, and because of that, it's, I would say maybe, but yes, you don't have any option, unfortunately. I will get all 4-star in Natlan.
We mercs have
If you
one
have like
simple
Maria, if you
rule.
have any other
Whoever
question,
pays
just
the
like
most
don't like
is your new
write in the
boss.
chat, no problem. It's because like, you know why? And yes, keep that in mind. You like we all will get a, like another 5-star on next anniversary. So it's not a one-time stuff. It's like we will get these characters again and again in the future. You can choose another characters in a like in, yes, it's like next anniversary, but still. Maybe I go for Xianyun because Vortex says. Yes, actually enjoy it. If you ask me, like for me, like as a characters I want to get, maybe just maybe I will check it. If Mualani is going to be like super broken, just crazy broken, I will spend my 50-50 and that's it. I don't want to spend my guaranteed, but I will spend like 50-50 and guaranteed on Xianyun, definitely, because Xianyun is going to be great for future. She is just best. She is going to be best supportive characters in Natlan. Yes, of course, like it's like still they will release her, they will Nerf, it's obvious, you know. But anyway, if she's going to be like, if she will get the kit, we know at the moment it's like buff for Cryo, Pyro, Hydro, Geo, and which ones? And Electro, and do some shred resistance. She is going to be just insane supportive characters. Also, her exploration like mechanic is like she transforms to leopard, which is crazy actually. I want to see that if you ask me. So yeah, she looks just gorgeous, and why not? Long time, but Tsaritsa I'm hyped for. Tsaritsa is going to be released like, and like, I'm confused between mualani. Okay, let me just.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! This'll brighten up the place!
Let's get it on!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Alright guys, I mean, it's like, it's about the time to finish. Let me do one more round and then use scan box, and maybe that's it for today. Oh yeah, let me check it. DPS get benched fast? Yes, maybe. Oh yeah, actually yes, still, it's right. I mean, usually DPS characters usually get benched like pretty fast. Like if you compare with supportive characters. Supportive characters in this game, like let's say, especially in this game, they are way more valuable. Pyro Archon is mine. I wonder, is Pyro Dragon? Oh yeah, by the way, you're like, you know guys, I don't believe you. You know why? I will explain. As soon as you will see the Chaska, which is going to be Anemo and main DPS, and by the way, you know, like her exploration mechanic is flying. I definitely know that all of you will wish for that Chaska. And don't ask me why. And she is going to be released in a 5.2 right before Pyro Archon. So yeah, I bet you will go for that character, believe me or not. Just imagine flying animal and main DPS. I don't know, as I heard she's going to be bow character, which is bad if you ask me. I would like to get like, let's say something like, I don't know, maybe sword would be nice, or claymore. Oh, claymore, I'm sorry, polearm. I will never go for animal. Huh, we'll see, enjoyer, we'll see. I mean, you know, like, after all a new exploration, in natlan we will get... Oh, we'll see. I mean, like, believe me or not, like, that flying, we still don't know that ability, but...
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Extract! Book alive! Hi!
Oh, I messed up.
A little ambiance!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Okay, it's like that. After all, in natlan we will get... Bro, Chaska seemed like Robin Hood. Kinda like that, actually. Actually, yes, with that, like, plume head, like a hat. Yes, she looks like Robin Hood, yeah. And it's fun, actually. And by the way, you know, like, she looks like with that hat, a little bit on Chlorint, by the way. Chlorint also has that, like, this type of hat, like a plume, you know. It's not so noticeable, but it's look like a plume. I mean, like, just a second, let me check it. You know, like this hat. Alright, guys, let me use my trash artifacts with the scam box, and maybe that's it for today. I will be online tomorrow. Maybe we can discuss new characters as well. I think like it's still like you still like have some question, and me as well. Like for me now, I already know that I will go for Dia. Like I don't think I will go for any other character. And I hope I will lose my 50-50 on Dia, if you ask me. But maybe you still like, let's say for you, for some of you, it's a little bit questionable which character you should go. I would say it depends, but so yeah, because of that, maybe I will like the same stream about the choosing characters. Alright, let me just go with Kazuha.
My contraptions are...
My lucky team. It looked like copycat. Oh yes, kind of like that. Extra, yes. By the way, if you want like, Mona is not only good for nuking. Mona is also good for Arlecchino, especially for Hutao. If you have Hutao also, yes, that burst duration is only 5 seconds, but you know, like for 5 seconds with Arlecchino, you can do like two or three pretty hard hits, like up to 200k. Just imagine, with one hit, it's like vaping, just crazy. I did that couple times. That was insane. Alright, let me go for... Oh yeah, I got a lot of trash artifacts. Or maybe let's you know, like let's go for emblem now today. Why not? Oh. Okay. Alright. You know, like let's say, I know, like, let's say if you don't have pyro at all, it's so nice to get it. You know, actually, I can keep it. You know why? Because maybe I can use it on Shanling. Cryo, I don't need cryo, especially like this one. Alright, let me this time go for... Alright, it's physical damage. Not this time. Oh yeah, I forgot, guys. By the way, just let me do like this. As I mentioned before, I got this pretty good artifact, and let's see if I can be pretty lucky to get it like to crit rate. I think maybe let me do it online, if you don't mind, guys. For me, it's still confused with Mona and Jin. More like Mona. Actually, Rohit, if you ask me, if you have Furina, I would say Jin, definitely. My base Arlecchino damage is 240 with a Bane, Sucrose, with TDS and Nahida. Oh, that's crazy actually. 240? That's insane. That's a good damage. I never had so much, to be honest. For me, it's like 200, something like that. So yeah, let me just like do this one and crit. Why? Because like if you notice, like I had like crit rate 70.1. This piece is already insane. But if I can get another one, would be just crazy. So yeah, let me just like I mean, like flat attack HP would be nice as well, by the way. Oh yes, the only flat attack, you know, like I want to dodge this one, but usually it's not like that. It should be go like down or up. I mean, if I'm not missing, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, just let's. Okay. Oh, HP. Oh, HP is okay. I mean, it's way better than attack, and it's not crit damage. Okay, HP. You know why HP is okay? Because I can use it on some maybe with HP scalers who needs HP, which is okay. I mean, yes, another crit damage, crit rate would be great, but it is what it is. I mean, at least it's the second one, by the way, for me. Let me check it. I have like the most I have crit rate is this one. Yes, it's 70.5, and this one, the second one, with a 70.1, which is crazy. Another one is 15. Yes, 15. So yeah, this one is just like, you know, like crazy. But if you compare with this one, I would say this one is better because like a little bit more crit damage, HP, but this one has energy recharge. Anyway, both of them like pretty useful. So yeah, it's the second one, and I'm okay with that. All right, this is it for today, guys. Oh, review. Oh yeah, review. Okay, no problem. Just write down your like for only Ito. Consider defense to be good. Yes. Write down your in-game ID. No problem. I can check it. Of course. That's already. Oh yeah, maybe you know, like I don't know about that 42 or 40 something ish. You know, I usually just like if I'm not mistaken, it's like, yeah, it's not a bad piece, by the way. Write down your in-game ID. No problem. I will check it.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my
yes,
undivided
Ito
attention.
scales on defense, and yes, you need defense on him. It's definitely because, like, you know, like he's not a bad character. I mean, Ito. Unfortunately, I don't like, let's say, mono geo teams. It's a little bit like boring to play with mono geo teams. Rocket, are you here? Electric characters are really fun to play. Electric characters are really, yes. Alright guys, yeah, this is it for today. Right, I will check your Ito tomorrow if you don't mind. Yes, I will do it. Unfortunately, maybe I missed the chat. Sorry about that. So yeah, I will do it tomorrow, no problem. Oh. Yes, I mean, if you don't mind, can we do it tomorrow, right? Oh, and maybe you want, yeah. So let's do it tomorrow, if you don't mind. I will be online tomorrow again, like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just like, maybe no. Alright, yes guys, thanks for joining. Yes, thanks. Maybe I missed your chat, sorry about that. So yeah guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow. We can discuss characters as well. And yes, I can check your builds and do Spire Abyss with the team you want me to. Because this Spire Abyss is not so difficult. You're well welcome guys. Yes, bye bye guys. Bye bye guys.